Hello Scrappy friends, it's Audrey. Welcome to my channel. Today I have a page I'm sharing with a cut file from Confessions of a Paper Addict. And this is a super cute sunshine file. And you can see that I have taken it off my mat already. And I decided that I was going to try to use the negative of the file that I cut out because I thought it would make a cool stencil. So I'm going to try something different for a change. And instead of backing the file with pattern paper, I am going to spray the negative of the shape with some inks and some sprays, and I'm really hoping this works out and it looks really pretty. And I really actually like the soft edges. I think the soft edges kind of just make the whole thing just a little bit nicer, and it reminds me of like a glow around the sunshine. So that was my background paper, which I had gessoed, and now I'm going to go over my sunshine cut file with my Distress Oxide ink. And I'm going to wet some of the ink here just to kind of fill in some of the white areas. And I'm trying to use, you saw that I used some yellow and kind of orangey, pinky colors with my sprays on the background, and then I'm just going to use a plain yellow for this. I kind of wanted to lighten it up just a little bit. It was a little bit too mustardy, but I wanted it to blend in with the background. So there you can see my cut file over the background that I had sprayed, which I loved. I wanted to bring some more color in though, so I'm going to go through with blue. And I think I had to do it this way because I think if I had done the blue first and then I tried to mist over with the yellow, it may have turned out green. So I am going to go with my paintbrush here in between all these little spots. So it takes me a little bit of time. And you can see I'm not trying to be perfect when I get inside these spaces here in between these sun rays. I'm just trying to fill them in just to add a little bit more color. So I'm just dabbing my brush around, and again, nothing perfect. I do a few splatters, and I used a few different shades of blue, and that's what I decided to end up with there. So I did most of the background, but not the whole thing. So I wanted to add some color to my page. So these papers I'm working with are from the July 2020 Hip Kit Club kit, I think. So I wanted to use up some of this kit. So I dug these papers out, and I really wanted to bring in some of those rainbow colors along with the sunshine. So I'm going to try to incorporate that striped paper there. And I'm just going to back each of my photos. So these photos are each 3x4, so you could either do a horizontal 4x6 photo, or you could probably do a portrait photo as well. Okay, so now I'm going to go embellish this page, and I'm looking through, again, the die cuts that come in that July Hip Kit Club kit, and I played around for a little while with this. I know what I'm going to do with the inside of the sun, but I'm just still trying to figure out what to do around my photos, and I don't want to load them up too much. So I found a title sticker that says "Go Girl." I just really liked the pink, and I liked the font, and this is a page about my daughter learning to paddleboard, so I thought that was cute. And then I have a couple other sunshiny hot summer sunshine die cuts and phrases, and then a pair of sunglasses. These stickers here are translucent stickers, so you can see through them. So I often back them on, I'll stick them right to white paper, and then I'll just trace around them so that I can have, so that they don't, so the background doesn't show through. That's what I'm trying to say. I feel like I want something a little bit more above my photos, and I'm not quite sure what that is yet. Maybe some pattern paper or something, but I want to bring some of that color from the bottom up a little bit. Okay, so now it's time to stick this cut file down on my background paper. So I'm using a sheet of sticky dots, which is really just a huge sheet of adhesive, of dotted adhesive, and you put your cut file on, put the top cover back over and press on it, and then you can peel your cut file right off, and it has the adhesive all stuck on the back. You can see, by the way, my sunshine is ripped. I accidentally ripped it when I was taking it off the mat, but you can't even really tell once it's all done. So this makes it super easy to adhere a cut file right to the page. So I'm gonna just stick down all these little rays and stuff. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to start putting some of these other things on. I love this pink Go Girl sign. The pink too is a great contrast with the yellow and the blue. And then you can see I have a tag on the photos that says bring on the sunshine. It's the little blue tag with the black writing. So I wanted to bring in a little bit more writing, so I brought in the phrase you shine underneath the phrase Go Girl. I have backed and distressed the edges of my photos, and I'm going to pop them off the page a little bit with some craft foam, which I am sticking onto my scrapbook page with a typewriter. And I'm just going to put a couple of these swirls over the top of the photo. I often don't like putting lots of things on my photos because I want them to stand out, but these particular photos, they're kind of like duplicates. There's not very much difference between the two of them, and there's a lot of white space in there, so I feel like it's okay to fill some of that white negative space with embellishments or tags or something like you see here. This process right here, like deciding what to do in this top corner, probably took me the longest time, the area above the photos. Okay, so I knew I was going to fill the sunshine with sequins, and I started filling them with sequins, and then my phone rang, and I forgot to go back and hit record again. So I filled the whole sunshine with some sequins and a couple enamel dots, but some kind of mostly yellow, kind of a couple goldish sequins. And then to bring something behind the photos, I decided to go with kind of a minty green piece of paper. And I felt like I picked up on some of the green in the border at the bottom, and also some of the phrase stickers as well. Okay, I'll pop those couple things on there. And I'm just going to add some twine. I put a reinforcer on my tab, just a colored one, it's a pink one. And then I wanted to add, I didn't want my title to be Go Girl, I wanted it to be about her paddle boarding. So I'm just going to call it Paddlin. And like I've mentioned before in videos, I start with the middle of my letter, or middle of my word rather, and work my way out so that I can center it as best I can without having to like use a ruler or line it up. And then I just add my journaling underneath my photo, and I call it a day. That's it. I love this super cute cut file. I think the rays of the sunshine would allow you to kind of tuck in there all kinds of different size photos. There you can see all the really pretty sequins and enamel dots filling the sunshine, and then just the layers and some of the different embellishments. So that is it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Please go check out the Confessions of a Paper Addict store and find all of these amazing cut files. Thanks so much. Stay scrappy, my friends.